Peace Queen. It's Melissa Crawford of thequeencode.com. And the message today is about birthing babies. You know, in part 3 of the 2013 Queen Prophecy, I revealed that this is the year of the Queen Mother. And even though that meant several different things, one interpretation was that this is the year to finally birth that dream that you've been holding for a very long time. The one that's been incubating inside of you, the one that you may have put on the back burner. It is time to birth that dream. And even though we're going to see the manifestation of many of our dreams this year, there is one in particular that we are to put energy towards and to really birth this year. And when we deliver, when that one dream is delivered, it's almost like a domino effect. It has like a whoosh effect. All of our other dreams manifest effortlessly behind it. So again, this is the year that you give birth to the vision that you've been seeing for a very long time. And I don't know if it's a book for you, or a business, or a nonprofit organization, a magazine, a radio show. There's something that you've been seeing over and over again in visions. And it's time to deliver that now. So, you know, this is the year that we are to birth our babies and to step into the role of Queen Mother. You know, recently I was visiting with a friend of mine who's pregnant. She's 7 months pregnant. And, you know, I'm talking to her and we're just talking about the process of birth and about babies. And anytime I'm around pregnant women, I'm always asking a million questions because, of course, my husband and I would like to start a family soon. And so I'm just drilling her, asking her questions about the process and what the experience has been like. And she's, you know, of course, she's going to have a natural birth. And you know, I'm just asking her questions about that, and I'm saying, you know, I bet you have to prepare and do this and that, and I bet you have to do a lot of Kegels. And she was, and she was saying, she said, yeah, you know, Kegels are important, but as you're preparing for delivery, you really want to focus on the release. And I thought that was so powerful because whether it is a physical baby or a spiritual baby, the power is in the release. The promise will be delivered as we release. And so what am I talking about releasing? I'm talking about, you know, as we're going through this process right now, and if you've said yes to the call, you are in the delivery room pushing and sweating and grunting. Like it's really, you're really in that space. And so many times we want to tighten up and hang on, but really the power is in the release. As we deliver and as we push these babies out, the power is in the release. It's in the letting go of things that can't go with us to the queendom, letting go of things that really don't fit in our next level, letting go of things that have been hurting us for a very long time. You know, it can really be in the form of a habit, a bad habit, something that's not serving us. Whether it's a relationship, whether it is an addiction to something, anything, there's something that we have to let go of. There's a part of us that we have to let go of in order to get something greater. It's interesting because in this universe, in order to gain, we have to lose. It's funny because I realized the other day, it's like, when we're born in this society where we're told we have to do this and that, and there's so many beliefs and mindsets that are put inside of us. And it seems to me as I'm on this process of really getting to the higher and higher levels of realization of who I am, it's like I'm unlearning my way back. It's like I'm unlearning my way higher and higher. You know, Mark Nepo in his book of Awakening, he said, the nature of being, just simply being who you are, it is a constant erosion of what's not essential. It's a constant wearing away of the things that we thought we needed to be who we are. And as we are in the delivery room pushing and grunting and sweating and about to deliver something that is so beautiful, something that is so much a part of who we are, We have to release something that we no longer need. We have to release something that we've been hanging on to as a crutch, but we know is hurting us. Those things cannot go with us on the journey to the queendom. And once we get to the queendom, those things don't even fit. You know, it's interesting, but the thing that we want most is always tied to something that we need to release. It's a part of the process. The thing that you want the most is always tied to something else that you need to release and let go of. And sometimes it's really scary to let go because we think about the losing. We think about the space that's going to be open after we let go. It's like, well, what am I going to do now? But the thing of it is, anytime that we're on this divine path and we release something, anytime we're on this divine path and we're obediently letting things go, whatever we let go, we get back 100-fold, even better. So never be afraid to let go and release, because if you really want to manifest this dream, you're going to have to do that. Right now, again, if you said yes and you're in that delivery room, you are also in a season of release. There are things that you may be trying to control that you need to let it go. You cannot control it, because in trying to control it, it's stealing your energy, it's stealing your love, it's stealing your light. Give that to God, and you just keep focusing on what you're supposed to do. When you focus on moving towards your light, moving towards your throne, everything else just seems to work itself out. There are going to be people that, as you sit on your throne, they're going to be uncomfortable in your light, and you're going to be uncomfortable in their darkness. And so, relationships that we may be trying to hold on to right now, they'll naturally split. And it's not going to be as painful as you think, because when you're sitting on that throne, you're going to be so full. You don't need all of that stuff. This journey to our queendom, we have to travel light. And you have to shake off those things that are really not reflecting who you really are. This is, again, a journey where you have to lose to gain. You have to be willing to nail that old self and those old habits and all of that comes along with it. You have to be willing to nail that to the cross in order to get access to the higher you. So what I'm saying to you, Queen, what are you willing to lose to gain? What are you willing to let die in order for you to live? What are you willing to let go of so you can thrive? What are you willing to release in order to deliver this baby? Think about that. And don't let it linger. There are some decisions that you can make today. What is it that you need to hit the delete button on today? What phone call do you need to make today? What do you need to just make up in your mind? I'm letting this go. I can't do anything about it. This is not even something that I should put energy towards, because it's tying up my gifts. It's tying up my light. It's tying up my passion. We try to fix so many things. Some things are not meant for us to fix. Just let that go and move towards your light. That's my message for you today, Queen. If you are serious about getting to your throne, and I know you are, it's time to release some things that have been hurting you for a very long time, because you need more of your energy. You need to really be in a position where you can have access to more of you, so that you can finally birth this thing, get it out, and start doing your great work, okay? So that's the message. And in the meantime, I would love for you to go to my site, www.thequeencode.com, because there's a gift for you there, a free audio, Queen, You Were Born to Succeed. In this audio, you're going to discover which queen type you are, and you're also going to get the blueprint for how you can really step into your power in 2013 and beyond. So all you simply have to do is go to that site, www.thequeencode.com, and I'll talk to you soon.